What up, Laker fam?
Laker fam!
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as well, baby.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
This is Dying's on my way to the
Roundup.
Gonna hate her like who won?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
Soft purple and gold, baby. Soft purple and gold.
What it do? Lakers crew, how y'all doing? Lakers Nation, salute to all of you. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It is and always will be Lakers over everything. Welcome back to LOE. Welcome. Here we are. It's training camp day one. Training camp just ended about 15 or so minutes ago, and we're here for a little training camp day one roundup, if you will. Of course, we all enjoyed media day on yesterday. Man, it seems like we were just playing Denver. It seems like we were just down 3-0, and I remember making a video saying the Lakers are about to make history. They're about to become the first team to come back from a 3-0 deficit. But here we are now. Media day is behind us, and now it's training camp time, man. We got game day this Saturday, this weekend, in the midst of an NFL and college football, right? We got football going on, but hold on, we got the playoffs starting tonight in baseball. But wait, man, the Lakers got to join the party. It all kicks off this weekend. The Lakers are up in the Bay to take on a familiar foe in the Golden State Warriors. They'll be without Draymond Green. He's out. He messed up his ankle in camp. So, wishing him well, a speedy recovery, and knocking on wood that we don't have to deal with any injuries in camp. Everyone came in fully healthy in camp today, so that's a welcome sign, and let's pray that continues all the way throughout training camp. All right, but here we are. We're just here to break some stuff down. But yeah, like I was saying, it went by fast, man. It was an amazing offseason, right? Nothing shy of fireworks, right? We have so much stuff going down. Of course, everything culminated with, it was the summer of Dame, and everything culminated, a couple of days before last week, right? A couple of days just before camp, as Dame was finally moved to the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's going to take some getting used to, seeing him in that uniform, man. He looked really weird in that green and white. I don't know about you, but he did to me. Seeing him doing his introductory press conference yesterday. So, the East is strong, but the West is even stronger, in my opinion, right? And here we are, man. Training camp is here really fast. This isn't a long video. We didn't go live. We just wanted to throw something out there for you guys. And also, be prepared, because we're going to get back into the swing of things. I know we had a quiet summer. We covered free agency, right? But then that was pretty much it. Had a quiet summer, had a lot of other things that we had to get in place, and a lot of other things going on. But here we are. The season is here, and you best believe it's going to be rocking over here at Lakers Over Everything with your boy LOE. So make sure that you guys are subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification bells.
Foul number 5, De'Aaron Fox. Fourth personal.
Because we'll be doing a lot of different things over here. Of course, we'll have your traditional pre-game shows, your post-game shows, but of course, we'll be out there at crypto.com arena. But also, we're going to hit the road a lot more this year, man. We're going to be in Denver for opening night, so we'll have full vlogs, right? You get your full Lakers game day vlogs, the full experience. Me, that Denver trip's going to be a special one. I guess we'll call that like a 5K subscriber special. You know, we never got that for you guys. So yeah, we'll vlog that entire experience, you know, the plane trip, the hotel, and you know, walk around the city a bit and all that stuff. Things that I kind of do over on some of my other channels. We'll bring that over here to LOE for you guys. So you know, you guys want to stay locked and loaded. You want to enjoy that. But enough of all that. We'll talk more about all that stuff. And I know you guys are here to get some training camp news, right? Day one training camp news. Of course, everyone did go in healthy. We did touch on that. And so, yeah, that we're very grateful and thankful for that. And after day one, everyone still seemed to be healthy. So no injuries, you know, in day one of camp. So that's very big, right? And everything that I'm telling you guys is coming from Mike Trudell, pretty much. Mike Trudell, the Lakers beat writer, right? The Lakers, he covers the Lakers for ESPN, or sorry, he actually works for the Lakers directly, and covers the Lakers at ESPN. I don't know what I'm talking about. Mike Trudell, you guys know who he is, and Johan Bula, right? He's the beat writer for the Lakers, so he covers the Lakers as well. They're there at the facilities, at practice. So a lot of stuff that I'm telling you guys is coming directly from them. I'm not making anything up. It's coming directly from them, from their Twitter, if you will. All right. So again, Trudell did report everyone was healthy and available for Lakers, you know, for Lakers practice today. So again, we said that, and you know, that's not. You know, that's not the norm, right? That's something we can't take for granted, because there are some teams going in without their superstars available, right? So we always want to just be thankful for good health. So, you know, we're very happy with that right there. Now, Darvin Ham said he was very pleased with LA Lakers practice, their first practice, the tenacity, the athleticism, the speed. We're really blessed with the roster we have. Yeah, that's one of the big things. The biggest thing that we have over everyone else coming into this season is our depth, right? We are loaded, right? We have a lot of different lineups we could throw out there. You know, you got that fast lineup. You can go small. Of course, a lot of us, we don't want to hear anything about that. No small ball. But they have that. They're, you know, if teams go small against us, you know, we can kind of switch things up and match that energy, right? Of course, you could go big. You got Christian Wood. You got AD, so you can play two bigs. You can play them out there together and kind of just dominate with our size, right? And then we have the length, man. We have the wings, something that we've been missing. You got Jared Vanderbilt. You got Rui Hachimura. You got Taurean Prince. You got some wings, man. We got some length. Of course, you got Austin Reeves. So it's just, and then even at the point guard spot, you got D'Lo. But not only you got D'Lo, you got Gabe Vincent. So, man, everywhere you look, the team is deep, man. And I'm loving that. I'm super excited about that. I know we all are. You know, we talked about it kind of all summer long. Yeah, that's going to be our strength. You know, our depth is our strength this year, right? We don't have to rely. Of course, now we need LeBron, we need AD, but we don't have to rely solely on them. We have other guys who can step in and step up, right? And, you know, do their thing and help us, right? Cam Reddish, that's another one. You know, Max Christie, that's another one. You know, the team is loaded, man, in particular at that wing spot, something that we normally go into the season, we go into camp without that, right? And we have to ask guys to, you know, play a position that they're not comfortable playing to fill that role. Last year it was Pat Bev, right? We had Pat Bev guarding the 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" wings. We don't have that problem anymore. We don't. We have plenty of guys to throw out there and throw at them. So that is something that I'm really, really excited about. And I know we're all excited about it. We're excited to see that. What else we got? Let me see what else I got here in my notes, if you will. Let's see. Oh, let's talk about this yesterday. Let's backtrack a little bit. AD talking about all the noise that the Denver Nuggets made, right? We know they swept our Lakers. Hey, it is what it is. But they were talking a lot of noise, Lakers daddy, all that foolishness, right? And AD said he heard the noise. And it's funny because AD isn't even a social media guy. He's not even on social media like that. But he said even he heard the noise, right? And yeah, so if he heard it, he's not on there, then you know they were doing some yapping, right? So you know, they talked more about the Lakers than they did about their championship, if you will, right? So hey, it is what it is. But AD did say he heard the noise. He said him and LeBron, they talked about it. Let me read you his direct quote, if you will. So it's very motivational. I mean, obviously KCP is my guy, so you kind of congratulate him, like, you got this one. But it was just a lot of like the talking and the Lakers daddy. There was just so much of that going on. It was like, all right, we get it. Y'all won. But me and Bron had some conversations like, we can't wait. There's no moral victories. It's not like, oh, we had a 0.3% chance of making the playoffs and we got to the West Finals. No, and I'm glad he said that, because they could have very well had that mentality. Oh, we're not supposed to be here. We started 2-10. We started one of the worst constructed rosters in the entire league. No, they weren't on that. So I'm glad they weren't on that, right? I'm glad he said that. He's like, no, we feel like we had enough to win. Obviously, we had to climb up an uphill battle for 2 months trying to make the playoffs, but it's a lot of motivation. You want to win. Anytime you lose is motivation to get you ready for the next season to try to compete for a championship. So that in itself is motivation, but also all the little talking that's been going around all summer. I'm not on social media and I heard it. Yeah, you heard me allude to that. Yeah, he's not even on social media and he heard all the talking, right? So you know they were doing a ton of talking, if you will. But yeah, you heard it right there, man. Him and LeBron talking, they're motivated. They're motivated even more. They were already motivated, right? LeBron knows his time is winding down. Could this potentially be his final season? I don't know. But, you know, he wants number 5. He wants that 5th championship. And I think he wants to be the one to lead the Lakers, you know, past Boston, right? We know we're tied at 17. LeBron would love to have that on his resume, to be the one to give us number 18, right? So, and then AD, it's good to hear AD is locked in. He's loaded. He knows what the goals are. And that was the amazing thing. And with Media Day yesterday, I didn't get on here. I didn't make a big video about Media Day. You know, I don't buy into it as much as a lot of other people may, because Media Day, everybody's talking about, oh yeah, we can win a championship. Oh yeah, you know, we got the pieces and all that. But, you know, I did like even the new guys coming in, like the Christian Woods, and Gabe Vincent's, right? They understand what we're about. They understand it's about winning championships, right? And you know, that was the universal message all across the board, that we're deep. We have the team to do it. We have the team to do it right now. Even Austin Reeves, you know, he had a quote saying that, you know, the Lakers are the most talented team in the entire NBA from top to bottom. And I definitely second that, right? And I know a lot of you guys watching do as well. So I did like that, you know, all across the board. It's championship. It wasn't that, oh, you know, we're going to take it one day at a time and see what happens. No, it's not that. Everybody had on their mind championship. So I love that. And I love hearing AD has that in his mind as well. You know, because this has to be the year for him, right? 30 years old, you got your extension. This is it, AD. It's time. It's time. I know we've been saying that, but this is really time, right? So I'm again, Denver. We open up Denver. We need to go up there and spoil ring night. I'm making that trip, and that's why I'm making it, because I believe our Lakers are going to go up there and spoil ring night. They're going to try to get some get back. Now, of course, you know, we're not dumb. Championships aren't won in October, but still, you know, that's when I want that one. I want that one a lot. All right. Okay. Now this is a big. I'll save that. We'll get out of there with that one. What I was about to say, D'Lo. So D'Lo was asked about Gabe Vincent, how he liked Gabe Vincent's game and all that, and the fit. And D'Lo said, of course, obviously him and Austin, they're the starters, right? Darvin Ham came out and announced that last week when he had his presser. on his preseason presser, training camp presser. And yeah, he said D'Lo's our starter. So there it is. That's locked in. D'Lo and Austin Reeves. And we know they fit very good together last year. I want to see how they build on that, in particular defensively, right? And that D'Lo playing off ball because Austin's going to be on ball some more. I'd like to see how that all looks. Who's really the point guard, with those two guys. By default, of course, D'Lo is, right? But, we'll see if there's any changes there. The thing is, we have so much versatility. Either one of them could play it, but more so defensively, I want to see how our starting front court looks defensively. So we'll check all that out, right? But he was asked what he thinks. We're talking about D'Lo. D'Lo was asked what he thinks of Gabe Vincent's game and how they might mesh in certain lineups. So D'Lo responded with, "I love his game. Big fan of his game. Definitely a guy I can play with." So I'm gonna love to see those two together, right? Man, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Them two together, that's a lot of pressure coming at a defense. Of course, Gabe, he can be that point guard, but he can play off ball. Same thing with D'Lo. So I like that front court rotation there. In particular that point guard spot, because again, Austin can play that a bit. So I like that, man. You got D'Lo, you got Gabe. You don't miss a beat. D'Lo goes and sits down. You don't miss a beat because Gabe's gonna come in and do his thing. He's gonna put pressure. He's gonna be a playmaker. I love it, man. And then of course Austin, when he's playing point guard, I love it. So that's something that I didn't even consider, them two playing together. And D'Lo, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's excited about it. So yeah, very, very excited. Austin Reeves. Now they're kind of managing his minutes a little bit because we know Austin didn't have a summer, right? Immediately after the conference finals, or the finals, if you will, the NBA season wrapped up. Austin had FIBA business to tend to, right? Team USA business to fend to. So he didn't really have an off season. So the Lakers are kind of being mindful of his minutes because they know he didn't get a break. So they were mindful of that, in camp today, and they're saying that they'll kind of do that moving forward, at least this first week, of camp. So that's something to keep an eye out on is Austin Reeves' minutes. But he had a good practice. He said he's feeling great, feeling in good shape, and there was some video of him shooting post practice, getting some shots up, doing some work with Phil Handy. So yeah, that's some good stuff right there with Austin Reeves. All right. But again, let's be mindful, he did have a heavy load this summer. So they're going to try to alleviate, as much as possible, during training camp. Christian Wood, another one that we're all excited about. I'm super excited about it. He was in great spirits yesterday, and he even hinted at wanting to be here long term. So hey, could that be a possibility? Let's see how he plays this year. And of course, the Lakers recruited him. Rob Pelinka was on it every day. Wood said he was calling his agent every single day. So and it all paid off because we got him. AD was recruiting him as well. Darvin Ham, right? We know they played together. Darvin Ham was recruiting him as well. And Ham wants to give him opportunity, right? And I think this might be the year for Christian Wood, his breakout year, if you will. He wants to, he wants to clean some stuff up. There's some negative things going on around him. I'm not going to hold any of that to him, for the simple fact that he's still young, right? And I give everyone a clean slate when they come here. I'm worried about what you do here, So let's see what it is. Let's see what he does here, right? He was in great spirits yesterday, and of course, everyone is typically during media day, right, when things are starting. But we'll see. And I'm a firm believer that it will be the case. I think there's a huge role for him here, right? And I think he'll get big minutes, and he'll have an opportunity to, put to remind everyone who he is, right? To remind everyone and to showcase his talents. So I'm very excited about that. And I think he'll have a great season. And it'll be beneficial. We give him that opportunity, that platform, as we've done with others, right? A Malik Monk, if you will, and Dennis Schroeder this past year, even more recent. Christian Wood, let's add him to that list of names of a guy who bets on himself, takes a vet minimum, comes in and balls out and gets a bigger contract, next summer, if you will. So very excited about that. But let's see, he said, he was asked about his first practice. He said it was great, and noting how competitive it was. So practice was very competitive, and this is something that I thought that would be the case. I thought training camp would be very competitive this year because we're so loaded, we're so deep. Now, of course, you got pretty much four roster spots locked in, 4 of the starting spots locked in. D'Lo at the point, or D'Lo and Austin Reeves at your guards, and then AD and LeBron, holding down the fort, and then that wing spot, that 3 or 4 spot, if you will, is up for grabs, right? Who will it be? Vandal? Will it be Rui Hachimura? We'll talk about it in a second, but I expected things to be very, very competitive, not just with the starters, but those bench minutes, right? Because we're so deep, you got guys fighting for, they're going to be out there fighting for minutes, and I love it. I'm a very competitive guy, so I love being competitive, right? So I'm very much so looking forward to that. And Christian Wood made a mention of it. He said it was very competitive. He said he went up against AD for most of the practice today, though he expects some elements with them playing together will come. So there it is. He was banging up with AD, something he's kind of used to. So they were going at it. And, for the most part, I guess we didn't see any lineups, or there weren't any lineups. They didn't run any lineups with those two on the floor together. But that is something that we will see. The versatility of Christian Wood, right? He can back up AD. He can play with AD. He can play next to AD, right? He can play next to Jackson Hayes. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see Christian Wood and hear more of that. Again, it's just another weapon, that we have, right? If AD's out, Christian Wood is a guy, he can go you start and get you 30 points, right? Or if he's coming off the bench, you can throw him out there and run things through him, right? He can you can run an offense through him, right? Or you can just allow him to be the scorer, and have one of Gabe Vincent or a playmaker, set things up for him, and he'll get you 20 points off the bench. That's how good of a player he is, right? So I'm just super pumped, super excited to see that. But again, the main takeaway there, his first practice was great, right? And he was battling against AD, and he said it was very competitive. Now let's transition to that competitive aspect. So during the final scrimmage, this is coming from Johan Bua. For those keeping track, the starters are all wearing purple jerseys. Davis, Reeves, D'Lo, LeBron, with the bench players wearing white. Vincent, Wood, Prince, etc. Jared Vanderbilt is wearing a purple jersey. Rui Hachimura is wearing a white jersey. This suggests Vandal got run with the starters, at least on the final. So in the final scrimmage, starters wear purple. The second unit wears white. Rui had the white on, Vandal had the purple on. Vandal was out there with the starters during the final scrimmage. So, of course, that's probably the biggest question coming in. Who will start? Who will start next to those other 4, right? Of course, again, you got D'Lo, Reeves, LeBron, AD all locked in, but who's going to start at that other wing spot, if you will? Will it be Vandal or will it be Rui Hachimura? Now, I've been on record saying that I wanted Rui there just because I thought he earned it. I'm not saying Vandal didn't, but in the playoffs, Rui definitely earned it, and I just wanted to see Rui take that next step, right? But Vandal also, he earned it as well, what he brings, the talent, the skill set that he brings defensively, that's definitely something that's needed in that starting lineup, because you don't want you don't, and that's the thing really fast. A lot of people say, well, Christian Wood, he should start, right? The thing with Christian Wood, you start those two, Christian Wood, AD. That means LeBron's kind of that wing, and he's kind of chasing, those wing. He's your wing defender. He's kind of chasing those wing offensive stars around, and that's not something that you want from LeBron. 39 years old, year 21. Yeah, you don't want that, right? You don't want LeBron chasing around those wings. So that's why it doesn't make sense to start Christian Wood. Now you'll see them together. Of course, you'll see Wood and AD in there a lot together, I do believe. But in terms of the starting lineup, you kind of wanted to go Rui or Vando. Now, of course, Vando, he's next to AD. After AD, he's probably our best defender on the team. He's definitely our best perimeter defender. So you kind of understand starting him because he could just kind of be matched up against the other team's best player, whether it be a wing or a guard, right? Vando, his versatility, he can guard 1 through 4 legit. That definitely makes sense to start him. And I get that. I'm fine with that. I'm all for that. Of course, the deficiencies in Vando's game is on the other end of the court offensively, right? It's kind of 4-on-5 at times last year because, they would leave him pretty much open. And, he wasn't shooting that ball at a decent clip. So I believe that's going to improve this year. I think when he gets those open shots, in particular, that corner three, right? We've talked about it all summer. That corner three, he has to be able to knock those shots down from those corners. So it remains to be seen if he's able to do that. But I know he's been putting in the work to do that. I think he'll knock those shots down. And then when those shots do start to be knocked down and defense gotta respect them. They gotta respect that shot and kind of close out on them. Can't leave them open as much. Does his game elevate even further, right? When they're closing out on you, what are you gonna do? Are you able to knock down that shot with a hand in your face? Or are you able to, swing it, make the pass? Are you able to put the ball on the floor? Hit that pump fake and put the ball on the floor and go around them and get to the basket. So we'll see. Those are questions, legit questions, and it remains to be seen. But I believe that he figured that thing out with Phil Handy there. I think he's been working with Phil Handy, so I can't wait to see it. And then also Vando around the bucket. He looked very uncomfortable around the bucket sometimes. When he would slash, he's a great slasher, but he wasn't the best finisher. He was very underwhelming when it came to finishing at the basket. So I think he fixed all that. He worked on all that. So I'm excited to see his game advance, because if Vando is able to do all those things, if he's able to knock down that corner three, if he's able to make decisions when guys are closing out on him, if he's able to finish at the basket, man, that guy might be a $30-40 million a year player, right? We know he just got his extension, and big ups to him. The $12 million that he's going to be making, but after that contract can be even bigger, right? That can be a $30-40 million per year type contract, right? Especially with the cap going up, all that stuff. So if he's able to check all those boxes that we just mentioned, because defensively, I believe he's one of the best, for sure. Top 5, top 3 potentially. I think we'll see more. We'll have a full year to watch him. Of course, we only got a couple of months last year to watch, but we'll get a full year. I think he could legit become like the best perimeter defender in the league. And that's something right there, right? That's big time right there. So just imagine if he can add those offensive qualities to that. Man, you got something there. You got something. So I can't wait to see it. Very excited about that. So yeah, again, I can very well see him in that starting lineup. But then let's talk about Rui. You got Rui. Rui's been working with LeBron all summer long, so I can't wait to see what that looks like. LeBron's in the gym 6 a.m., and guess who's right there? Rui Hachimura is right there. LeBron said it himself. Rui was kind of his understudy, right? He was his professor, his teacher, his maestro, if you will. And, Mr. Miyagi and Danielson, that's the kind of relationship those two have come to build, and not just on the court, but also in the training, right? You see Rui's body; his body looks a lot different, right? A lot of people said he lost weight, he slimmed down, but he said no, he didn't lose any weight. He just said he just defined things more. So, and obviously that's going to help him on the defensive end, right? Being able to keep up with all the reasons we just mentioned. Vando, imagine if Rui can be the same thing defensively. If he can be a fraction of what Vando is defensively with Rui's offense. Rui already has the offense, right? We know he shot the ball at a very high clip during the playoffs, so we kind of want to see. Obviously, that's going to come down a little bit, but I think, that I don't think it's a fluke at all. You go back to Washington, he does that, in particular in the playoffs. He elevates his game in the playoffs when the games count more. He's one of those guys, right? He's him, when it comes to playoffs. So very excited to see how he looks defensively and to see, what the offense looks like. He refined a lot of things. Offense, I know we talked about his body being refined, but what about his offense skill set? So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what all that looks like. And of course, that's the biggest training camp battle, if you will. Those two. Well, that's probably the only position up for grabs, if you will. So let's see who gets it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who starts. It's all about what you do, for 48 minutes, right? Whenever you're called upon. The game doesn't just, it's not a 12-minute game. It doesn't end after 12 minutes. Whenever you're called upon, and in particular the end, who's in that closing lineup, that's what matters. But again, I've become a huge fan of Rui Hachimura. And I'm very excited to see him this year, and I think he can be one of our best players this year. I really do. I think he can have a breakout season and be that guy for us, right? And of course, Austin Reeves. We want to see his development. We want to see what he looks like. He got a lot of experience this summer playing with Team USA. So I'm very excited, man. I'm just excited about everyone, man. I'm very excited about everyone. But I think those are the main things coming out of day one. Let me double check, see if there's anything else. But yeah. Do I see anything else? No, I think that's it. Yeah, those are the main things. A solid day one. There is some footage out there. We'll post it up here. A couple of clips from training camp. In particular, Austin Reeves getting some shots up after training camp. Some post day one work, if you will, post practice work. So yeah, man, this will continue. Get excited, Lakers Nation, because the time is here, man. It's here. Of course, preseason kicks off on Saturday against the Golden State Warriors. Let me give you the preseason schedule. It's also down in all my videos down in the description. I did take the time to put it in there, so if you ever need to know who the Lakers are playing, it'll be there, and we'll put it all on social media. We'll blast it out on social media. But let me read it for you right now. We'll look at Lakers preseason schedule. Or actually, let's put it up. Well, I can pull it up on here, huh? Give me 1 second, and we'll pull it up for you guys. Lakers preseason schedule. All right, let's go there. Let's go here. Let's share my screen. Let me get this up for you guys. Hold on. Let me grant access. Okay. I didn't. Never mind. I'll just read it. I'll have that set up next time where I can share my screen. I got to go through some security measures, all that. But anyway, so of course, this Saturday, as we mentioned, we got Lakers Warriors. They're up in the Bay. Then the Lakers come home. They got on Monday, October 9th, you got the Nets. Wednesday, October 11th, you got the Kings. All these are home games, by the way. And then Friday, October 13th, you got the Warriors. And then Sunday, October 15th, you got the Bucks. And October 19th, you got the Suns. And that will do it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. There it is. That's your preseason schedule for you. Again, you got the Warriors twice. You got the Nets. You got the Kings. And you got the Bucks. And then you close it out with the Suns. And then October 24th, there it is. Lakers at Denver. I can't wait, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I cannot wait. But Lakers basketball is here. We're in training camp. Hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you enjoyed your summer. But you know, it's time, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's time. Lakers basketball. Get excited about it. Get excited about it. Get excited about it. Make sure you guys are locked and loaded right here with Lakers over everything, man. It's going to be a very fun season. Again, we're going to do a lot of fun things, a lot of giveaways, right? We do that here. You know, a lot of giving away a lot of merch, giving away some game tickets, all that good stuff, man. It's going to be fun, good time. And we'll also be hiring real soon. Lakers over everything. We'll be hiring. So make sure you follow me on social media, because we'll post that stuff there, but we'll get on here and make a video. You know, we need some help over here, right? We want to open the platform up, bring some more people. If you guys are Lakers fans and kind of want to work in a very small capacity, right? I'm nothing major, very small capacity. If you want to work, you know, helping cover the team and some other stuff, then yeah, man, that's coming also. So, you know, Lakers over everything. The plan is to grow a lot this summer. And not just here, man. There's so many Lakers content creators, right? So many people who cover the Lakers here on YouTube. So I'm very grateful and very thankful for all of you. I know we weren't here as often as routine as many others. It's just, you know, got a lot of other things going on. You know, so, but, you know, during the season, you know, I was trying to set some stuff up so that I can be here more so during the season. So I'm very excited about that, man. So I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate everyone watching, all your likes, all your subscribes and all that stuff, your channel memberships, those of you who have channel memberships. And if you want, you know, feel free to do all that stuff. So thank you, man. I definitely appreciate you guys. And before we get out of here, of course, you know, we got to shout out some of these other great Lakers content creators. You see it there at the bottom of your screen. The Kareem Report, LA Sports Live, my guy, Lakers in 5, Lakers World Order, As It Stands Lakers, Empire Jeff TV, Dan the Lakers Fan, all these amazing Lakers channel, Big Baby Sports, all these amazing Lakers channels. You know, make sure you guys are plugged in with all of them. They've been putting in the work all summer long. So shout out to all of them. Reg Dog TV, my bro. Shout out to all of them. So yeah, man, make sure you guys are locked. Hey, if you want Lakers coverage, you'll find it right here. We know that we are the best fan base in all of sports. We know we're the best fan base in the entire NBA. We know we are the only nation that matters. Lakers Nation, that is. Yeah, man, we got you covered, man. We got you covered. It ain't no shame here, no jealousy, none of that stuff, man. I'll direct you over to all of them real quick, fast, and hurry, because you best believe that I'll be over there. You'll see me over there in the chats on all those channels, right? So, man, it's gonna be a fun school. I think my mic muted. I think we're back. We're back in. But we're going to get out of here, man. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It is and always will be Lakers over everything, man. You guys be blessed. And we will catch you guys in the next one. We'll catch you in the next one. I'm super pumped, super excited. It's time, baby. It's time. It's time. It's time. All right, man. Peace. Lakers Nation, LOE fam, thanks for watching, man. We greatly appreciate you. Make sure you like this thing up. Make sure you share this thing out. Make sure you subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to LOE, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And make sure you turn on your post notifications. Hit that bell, hit that bell, hit that bell so you don't miss anything going on here at LOE. Follow us on the socials. Instagram at Lakers_over_everything. Twitter at THEE1LOE. Once again, Twitter at the1LOE. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers over everything.
Can't sleep, can't eat till you get it right. Oh, all my life I've been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, gotta pay that. Pay the price. Can't be real, but I'm living the life. All my life I've been grinding all my life. Lakers, baby. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah.
I'm a Laker till I die. Rest in peace, Chick Hearn.
93-70. This game's in the Admiral refrigerator. The door is closed, the lights out. Butter's getting hard, the eggs are cooling, and the jello is jiggling. Been jiggling for a long time.
Mama didn't raise no failure. It's go hard to go home, I tell you. If you ever seen blood, sweat, tears leaking out of me, and you can hear my heart scream, it's sick.